In Excel, we know how to design Excel table, as well we know that how to use format as table option to automate the table structure. Like this, in Excel, here we have a new discussion, that is conditional formatting. Recently we started this conditional formatting. So this conditional formatting allows you to automatically apply formatting such as colors, icons, data bars to one or more cells based on their cell values. To do this, you'll need to create a conditional formatting rule. For example, a conditional formatting rule might be if the value in the table less than 200, then color the cell red. By applying such type of rule, you'd be able to quickly see which cells contain values less than 200. So conditional formatting is simply you change format of Excel cells. Okay, so the conditional formatting is a one data visualization tool in Excel. There are several predefined styles and presets also in conditional formatting. So that we discuss in the today's session. In conditional formatting, we have option as data highlight cell rules. First option is highlight cell rules. Secondly, we have option as data bars. Third option is color scales. And fourth option is top and bottom rules. Theoretically, talking to this top concept, conditional formatting change the color or change the format of selected cell to easily read the Excel table and search for expected results, expected records. In conditional formatting, we have some examples. Like see, one example here is search whose students scored same marks in subject 1 and subject 6 from 1000 records. You are actually going to read only the records whose students scored same marks in subject 1 and subject 6. So if I open any worksheet and if I ask you to, without any color scale, check for whose students scored same marks in subject 1 and subject 6. So it will take a lot of time and 100% may not be sure that you all reading through all the records correctly you can separate that records who scored the same subject marks. So to do this, we use conditional formatting. I have such one list. I open that file and practically I'll explain how to go with that rule. Let me open one file. So here is my file. On a desktop, we keep this file. And after this, let me select all the records, cells, and I just remove the color scale. See, we have total 530 records in Excel table. Now I am asking for whose student scored same marks in subject 1 and subject 6. Okay, so if you check this, not easy to find. Okay, I need to manually compare, is it same? I manually need to compare it. But instead of manually checking for the required condition, we can go with conditional formatting. So it changed the color scale and easily we can read whose student is there, scored same marks in subject 1 and subject 2, right? So simply we can write a one conditional rule. How to write that? We practically that also discuss in few minutes. But where to use conditional formatting? We have some questions. The second thing is uh, apply a rule apply a rule on table to find how many how many row records are not valid are not valid. Sometimes it happens that during entry any record in an Excel table, the user may enter some wrong values, like may he enter email address wrong, mobile number wrong, maybe PAN card number wrong, date of birth wrong. So that also we can easily identify with the help of conditional formatting. If user enters something wrong, so easily Excel table will highlight that you are going to enter a duplicate record, or this entry is wrong, mobile number is not valid. So this also we can check with conditional formatting. Using this conditional formatting, even we can compare the dates. Compare dates. Okay. In Excel, the priorly calculations we have mostly on dates, depends on the dates. So the date help you to sort out records monthly, yearly, weekly, or some people they need that quarterly. So depends that date interval, but this also we can easily do with the help of conditional formatting. So let's go with the practicals, and one by one I'll cover how to use these features in Excel. So first we are going to discuss highlighting cell rules. The yesterday session we discussed conditional formatting with some basic example like changing the color of max value, even change the cell color if city name is duplicate, or if the city name contains a particular letter, change the cell color if the value is between 1 to 300 or greater than 400. So we have some basic operations yesterday. Yes, today also we revise and continue this session. So I first select this cell. In conditional formatting, I choose this option clear rules, and this option I select to clear the rules yesterday what we applied, and again we start with fresh, that format the background color of numbers which are greater than 400. So this option I click on greater than, and here I keep value 400. So choose your any color and click OK. It changes the color to red. Second example is, again I remove the effect. So I want to apply green color if the city name contains letter S. From this option, I select text that contains this option, and I actually enter there a value as S, and I change the color to green, and see easily it changes the color to that green color. Here also one rule is change the font effect of number to bold if it is between 1 to 300. So let me remove the formatting, and from conditional formatting highlight cell rules, I select this option between, and here I enter a value 1 and 300. So that I want to make it bold. So I'm clicking on custom format, and this bold option I select. May you apply with colors, some more effects. I'm clicking on OK, and see the values which are between 1 to 300. Now they are in bold. In second example, I want to change the cell color to red if the value is minimum and cell color value to green if the value is maximum. Okay, depend on the requirement, we can make use of different conditional formatting features. Like data bars is a feature. They are horizontal bars added to each cell, much like a bar graph. Okay, or otherwise color scales is a one option which change the color of each cell based on its value, and each color scale uses a 2 or 3 color gradient. For example, the green, yellow, red color scale is there. Okay, that means the highest value is a green, average value is a yellow, and lowest value is a red. So they are ready-made features in Excel. Icon sets is a one option. So depends on a requirement, choice a particular option in Excel. My requirement is change the color of Excel cell if the value is minimum. From conditional formatting, I clear that rule and I select these cells. We already here uh, calculated that what is minimum, what is maximum, calling functions. So I select these cells. From conditional formatting, I'm clicking on highlight the cell rules, and here I click on option equal to. So after clicking equal to, I select minimum. I want to actually apply a cell color to minimum. So here is a minimum, and I select the color red, and I'm clicking on OK. So this is minimum. Again, I select the cells, highlight the cell rules equal to, I click on maximum and I change that color to green color and click on OK. So that way we can apply some color effects on Excel cells. In my one of batch, a student asked me for, without calculating minimum and maximum separately, how to apply color scale. So that also I'll show. I clear the rules and see, I select the cells from conditional formatting, highlight the cell rules. I click this option equal to, and here I type directly formula, that is minimum, and in bracket I select the cells. So this function is going to tell you which value is minimum. So for that value, you apply a color red. Same thing you can do. Select the cells from conditional formatting, select this option equal to, and here you type directly is equal to max. In bracket you choose the also, actually you select the cells. So this function is going to tell you what is maximum. Change the color to green and click on OK. So that way you can apply some effects on Excel cell, and you easily can identify which value is max, which value is min. Later also if you change anything, so it is going to effect on the cell. So here we have steps to apply some effects on Excel table. I am moving on third example, and in third example given that our table contains year wise and city wise how much donation is given to survive some childs. So this is our Excel table. Some sample records are given, and here we have given some questions. The question is, apply a rule on table that change font color to blue if the donation amount is greater than 45,000 and less than 1 lakh. So I need to select the cells, then I'm clicking on conditional formatting, then I'm clicking on highlight the cell rules, and I select the option between. So then we select, we type here value as 45,000, and the second we type value as 1 lakh. So the question is, apply rule on table that change the font color to blue. So here you select option font color to blue, custom format, and here I click on that font color to blue color, click on OK and click on OK. Okay, so the values which are between 145,000 to 1 lakh changed to blue color. Okay, conditional formatting takes layout and design option for your Excel sheet to the next level. Okay, not only does the spreadsheet look awesome, but It enables you to make sense of your data and spot important cues in the blink of an eye. So we can easily and exactly identify the records. That is the feature in Excel. Okay, now the next question. Change the background color of city to gray. The cities, in the cities, some cities are unique. So only for that city, I want to see color gray. Conditional formatting highlight the cell rules. And here we have some options. I'm clicking on more rules. Sorry, the clicking on duplicate values. But there is a one more option called unique. I click on that unique and change the color to gray. So from custom format, I option select this option field and we choose here a color, that gray color, and click on OK. So if you check the unique city name only, it is in now gray color. If I repeat city Thane again, so it again changes to white, and now Pune is unique city name. I'll show you again. First you need to select conditional formatting, highlight the cell rule, and from option more rules, sorry, the duplicate values, here you either select duplicates, either select unique, and you can choose which color. So this way you can change a color scale. Now third is one challenge for you, that apply a font style to bold where survived children are in the multiple of 3. Here given some survived children's count. So apply font style to bold only for that values which are in multiple of 3. Like 15 is there, 12 is there, 3 is there, and 18 is there. So that only values you apply bold effect. So try yourself to change the font effect to bold for the values which are in the multiple of 3. This is one example. Now in example 4, we'll see some advanced Excel conditional formatting rules. I select all the cells. I select all the cells, and from conditional formatting, I'm clicking on clear rules and I'm clicking on clear rules from selected cells. Now we don't have any rule. So we have some questions now. I keep it here in the list. Let me merge it. So we type some questions. Questions. Okay, here we see some questions. The first question is change price cell color to red if if expiry date is for the month of for the month of October. This is my first question. Second question is change font effect to bold if content is either A or E. Either A or E. Third is change the font color to orange if medicine name contains text text team. And a fourth one rule is change Excel row background color to faint red color if price is negative. Okay, so we given some questions here and we are going to solve. So one by one we'll see how to solve these questions. Okay, so first we are going to solve what? The question 1. After that we go for other questions. Okay, so one by one we'll solve these questions. Just a minute, I just reformat the questions. Yes, so it looks good. Here we have questions. Okay, so we start with question 1. Change the price sale color to red if the expiry date is for the month of October. So we have given some expiry dates here, many records, even the price is. Now looking to the expiry date, I want to change the Excel color to price. So something is customized there. I select price, not the expiry dates. Okay, I select price. Select the price like this. 50 records are there. I select all the price. Now the next thing is how to change the price color to red, checking the month of expiry date. For such customization options, in highlighting cell rule, select the option more rules. You click the option more rules, and in more rules we have some rule types. Now we have one rule type called formula to determine which cell to format. Read all the rule types. We given some rule types. So I'm going to select a formula to determine which cells to format. This one last. And here we are going to add a one custom formula to change the Excel cell color. So this question I solved using a one formula called is equal to month in bracket. I select the first date only. Please check. I select the first date only. Okay, so month of that cell address $E$4 $E$4, it means the cell locked. I complete the bracket. So what is E4? E4 is 1st May 2016. Why we use month function? To separate month part from selected date. Month of $E$4 returns answer 5. I compare this with 10. October, it is 10. So I compare it with 10. Whatever the date there, if I call function month, I compare with it with October. So if it is matching, then only I want to change the price color to red. So from format, I click on the red color option and I'm clicking on, sorry, not this color. Actually, I want to change the font color. So in font, I select the option red. Even I select it bold and I'm clicking on OK. But the month is I selected E4. So for all the price, the rule is going to check 400 rupees for this price. Is the month belongs to October? No. For next record 300. For 300, I expect it check the date of 11th July. But Excel will check May this date because there is a dollar symbol in formula. So when we use dollar symbol, it frees that cell address. It not changes. We need here a relative reference. Okay, so to this price, here is October, 100 rupees. I expect Excel should check date 31st October. No, but Excel will check 1st May because the sale is freezed. So here what you do is remove the dollar symbol before the row number. If there is no dollar symbol, Excel will not freeze the row record. Excel will not freeze the sale address. So there is only $E4. That means for the next price, it will consider the next sale address. For 100 rupees, it will consider 31st October. Now I am clicking on OK. So looking to the month, is it October? I change the color to red and I'm clicking on OK. And yes, so the price if belongs to the month October, then only it changes the color to red. Let me check with this date. See, we given some date here and I'm making some calculations to get the next date. Okay, so if I enter a date like let's say it is 10th, so it is October, the value again changed to red. So automatically it changes to red if I change the date to October. Okay, so this is the one rule I applied on Excel cell to change the font color to red. Let me repeat this how I done. I first select the cells. So conditional formatting, I remove the rule. The step is select the cells, conditional formatting, highlight the cell rules, more rules, and from the rule type, select option formula to determine which cells to format. Now here custom formula we write that is equal to if the month I select the cell address, I complete the bracket, I want to check is the month is 10. But remember, remove the dollar symbol before the row number, so it will take effect on next cells. Now if the month in the cell address E4, that is 1st May 2016, so this month function returns you answer 5. Is it 10? No. That means it is not October. When the price is 300, Excel will select the date 31st July 2016. So is it October? No. When the price is 100, Excel will take the date 31st October. Is it October? Yes. So that only record I want to apply font color to red. I'm clicking on OK. So that way we can apply effect on Excel cells, highlighting the cell. Second question, change font effect to bold if the content is either A or E. Some contents are belongs to A and some contents they belongs to E. So only for that content type, I want to change the font effect to bold. So how to do that? I select the cells, then from conditional formatting, highlight the cell rules, and then from the list of options, here we are clicking on more rules. Why my requirement is either it should be A or it should be E. So in use formula option, you can use a one function called OR. We yesterday used that. It should be either A or E. That's it. It should be A or E. Like this you can type. But only the letters we cannot write. The customization we write like in OR option, select the first cell address. And remember, remove the dollar symbol. Otherwise it freeze the cell address and it will check only for the cell C4. But if it is $C4, for next record it will select C5. For the next record it will select C6. The C4 should be either A, otherwise $C4 it should be either E. So this is my custom function looking to the content of medicine. If it is A or it is E, for that only I change the effect to bold. Clicking on OK and we again click on OK. And of course for A and E only it changes the font effect to bold. Third question is change the font color to orange if the medicine name contains text teen. list of medicine names. So I select all the medicine names. I'm using shortcut Control Shift and down arrow key. It selects all the cells. Even I press Control Backspace to come back to first cell, and then from conditional formatting highlighting cell rule, I select this option text that contains, and in that text that contains we write TIN. So the medicine names if contain the text TIN, that only I want to change the font color to orange. From custom format, I select color orange. Okay, even I make it bold and I'm clicking on OK. So check this, the medicine names who contains the text TIN, it changes the color to orange. Fourth question is change Excel row background color to faint red color if price is negative. Let me change some price to negative. Maybe mistakenly some price the user enters in negative, or maybe some calculations goes wrong, and that why some values we found negative. So only for that negative values I want to change the row color. So this whole row color I want to change to red color, faint red color if the values are negative. So looking to only price, I want to change the row color. How to do that? Select everything. Okay, select everything. And I suggest what? You select Excel table using shortcuts. I'm pressing Control Shift and right arrow key to select a first row. And without releasing any key, I select, actually press Control Shift and brown arrow key. So it selects the table, and when you press Control Backspace again, you will be again come back to the first row record. You can see the first row record. So conditional formatting, highlight the cell rule, select the option duplicate value, sorry, the more rules, and in more rules, we asked you to change the row background color to faint red color if the price is negative. So use the formula to determine which cells to format. If I click my cursor here, my formula it will be, I select the first cell, and we remember remove the dollar symbol from that formula, to it will to take effect to the next records. If it is less than 0, then only I want to change the fill color to what? Fill color to faint red color. So we can here click on more colors, and we can actually customize the red color. See, we can make it more faint like this. We'll select this one. Oh, it should be quite red. I'm clicking on OK, again OK, again OK. And of course, you can check the values which are negative, they records only in some different color. I'll show you again. I actually press Ctrl Z to go back. So using the shortcuts, I select this table. After that, to solve this fourth requirement, I'm clicking on conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, and from more rules, I select this option, use formula to determine which cells to format. Now, here I customize that function is equal to, my question is change the Excel row background color to faint. So for that, I click on this box, and then we need first price. I select that. So I change the dollar symbol. I remove that dollar symbol. So why to remove that dollar symbol? Because to effect for the next price gives less than 0. If it is negative, then only change the fill color to faint red color. So you can customize any color of your choice and click on OK. So the values which are negative, let me change the first value to negative. What happens, I will see. It also changes to faint red color. So that way you can work with conditional formatting in Excel. So this is here given that how to work with conditional formatting in Excel. Hope you all understood how to use conditional formatting. We have some features in Excel. One by one, we'll see the use case. The first one only I discussed today. Like we have more 3. In the coming sessions, we are going to discuss that.